All right, so with the arrival of my methylene adapter today, my custom PS2 is pretty much done. There's maybe a few minor things I still want to do to it, possibly make my USB-C power adapter be internal instead of external. It's a bit hard because there's not a lot of space in the console. But you can see the methylene over here came in. I installed it in like 20 minutes. It was a very easy to install process. The only hard part was isolating pin 5 over here and over here. But I just used a continuity tester from any ground point to make sure it was isolated. And once you got that done, it's an easy install. So this is the methylene. This allows you to connect any any Bluetooth controller to the PS2. I like PS5 controllers, so that's what I use. You could turn the console on and off with the controller. That's fantastic. Don't even have to get off the couch. And then I've got the power function comes from this fuse over here, the VCC, not power. And then the reset switch, instead of going to the switch over here, I actually have it just jumping off the reset switch from the Pixel FX Retro Gem, which I also have installed. And you can see that with the HDMI mini connector over there. And that Retro Gem is actually installed first below the methylene. And then it comes up on this ribbon cable, goes into the IC chip over here, as well as whatever this chip is over here. I believe that is the controller chip. And then that wraps around with this ribbon cable. And then this is the RetroGem board underneath here with its own antenna for firmware updates and game ID if you use that. And then, of course, there's the HDMI port. This is a GH03232 motherboard. You know, the holy grail. Yep, 03232 motherboard. The holy grail of motherboards. Already has a pick fix for the laser burnout. And then after that, I have the Arithmus iFlash PS2 adapter. This allows you to connect a SD card to the IDE connector. It's basically an IDE resurrector. This is the IDE cable. It goes to the iFlash Solo board, and then the iFlash Solo board goes into this breakout made by Arithmus that allows you to connect a SD card, and the SD card is basically acting as the hard drive for your PS2, and these early slim models have IDE boards on it, which is why another reason why the 3232 is the holy grail of motherboards. It's still one of those early models where they haven't taken the IDE ports out yet. And then I have the DMS 4 Pro Special Edition board here. And that is connected directly to the motherboard underneath. Let me lift that up. You can see the cables right there. And that allows you, it's a mod chip, you know? And I am running the Toxic OS. I know, I mean, even without this, I can still run OPS2 launcher by disabling the chip by holding L1 during boot, and then running the PS2 Independence exploit and HD loader. I forgot what it's called nowadays, but when it first came out, it was called PS2 Independence. And so that's the mod chip, SD card, Bluetooth support, and the Retro Gem. So 4 major mods on this thing. Like I said, I would like to put the PPS trigger into the board, but there is not a lot of space to put an internal USB-C to replace that, because the board is actually quite bigger than the area. So I could do it. It'll just be a lot of work, and right now I don't think it's worth the effort because this breakout adapter is working perfectly fine. Anyways, that's pretty awesome. Peace out.